So, deciding to get into health tech as a healthcare professional is not just enough. I think that's just a tiny part of the decision or the journey because there are skills you must have to be able to do the job you're being hired for, or else, everything else is futile. So, in this video, I'll be talking about top 10 soft skills you should have so that you're going to be successful in your health tech journey as a healthcare professional. Hello, everyone. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dr. Ron, and I talk about everything healthcare here. And I talk about courses that healthcare professionals can do. Basically tips to help you succeed outside clinical medicine because that's what you've been doing all this while. So you're looking to leave clinical medicine or do something different. That's what I do on this channel. If you're a returning viewer, listener, or subscriber, thank you guys for always coming back and sticking along. I really appreciate it, right? So let's get into the conversation. First of all, what are soft skills? Typically you say things like communication, teamwork, and all of that. So these are the things that are called soft skills. So they're basically personal attributes, qualities, and characteristics that enable you to interact effectively with others, because in the health tech space you're working in teams. There's no one man business and you're working with teams. So for the job to get done, you need to interact effectively, clearly with people, and these are what the soft skill is. Some people call them interpersonal skills, some people call them people skills, but basically it's the same thing, soft skills. So if you hear soft skills, you hear interpersonal skills, if you hear people skills, it's all the same thing. They're talking about the same thing, right? So, and they are critical in people or team oriented environments. But again, good news is, you've been working in the healthcare space. You're maybe you're a nurse, there's a nursing team, you're a doctor, you're part of a team, or you're a pharmacist. So there's no way you've been working in isolation, really. So so the aim of this is to highlight some of those characteristics you might need or transferable skills. Yeah, you can move them to the health tech space. So the first one is communication. Being able to communicate effectively and clearly with patients, colleagues, and other stakeholders is very, very critical in the health tech space. It's the bedrock of what we do in the health tech space. So you need to be able to communicate both orally, written communication. Then you see things they keep asking, can you use MS Word? Can you send an email and stuff like that? So it's because of communication, right? So that's top of the list. You must be able to communicate effectively. Next one, you must have a very good level of emotional intelligence. Being able to understand and manage your emotions, as well as being able to read people and respond appropriately to the emotions is very, very, very important, because many a times you'll be dealing with very sensitive, complex environments or situations or persons. So you need a high level of emotional intelligence to be able to smoothly navigate your way in the health tech space. The third one is being very adaptable. So the thing is, this health tech is moving at an amazing pace. So you need to always stay informed and adaptable to the changes that are happening in the health tech space. And that also involves being able to, keep an open mind, and you're always willing to learn new skills. So that also sort of enhances your adaptability. So that's a very also important skill that you can use for to be good in the health tech space. Another one is leadership. Sometimes or sometime in your career, you're going to be managing teams, you're going to be leading teams. So, how do you lead? Are you a good leader? Are you a bad leader? Um, you're working with different professionals, really, from different. You're working with coders, you're working with people who are implementing change, you're working with writers, you're working in UX experts or researchers. It's a wide, so leadership is an important personality attribute that really, really helps for you to progress in the health tech space. Then you need to be able to collaborate with people because we talked about teamwork. So it's still very, very key because I mean, when projects are being executed, we talk about collaboration. So I'm working with UX guy, I'm working with the coder, I'm working with the legals or regulatory. It's a teamwork, so everybody collaborates on the project, right? You need to be able to solve problems. They call it problem solving skill. You need to be able to, I mean, the ability to identify problems and profile solutions. I mean, even before maybe your manager talks about it, you've spotted it out. That's a very important skill to have if you're going to go far in the health tech space. Then there's creativity, being able to think of new ideas, novel ideas. I mean, how better can we do this? This is what we've always done. How better can we do this? Creativity is very important. Time management. Hmm. Maybe I should have brought this to the top of the list because you need to be able to manage your time effectively. I mean, your ability to prioritize, I mean, which comes first, which one should I do now, which one should I push back, what are the deadlines, understanding deadlines of different projects so that you're on top of your game at every point in time. So, time management is very, very, very crucial. Uh, at times I tell people is like sometimes you're juggling a lot of responsibilities at the same time. So you need to know, should I push this one? Which one should I delegate? And all of that. So time management, very, very important. And empathy is good. Understand people's feelings and experiences. And sometimes you might be working with patients who have health challenges. So empathy is very important. And the last one is good being able to create and maintain positive relationship with team members. So I think this is also very essential because I mean you interact with patients, stakeholders, colleagues, and all of that. So you need to have a very cordial and good working relationship with them. So these are my top 10 soft skills that I think that you should have for you to go far in the health tech industry. I mean, it's not a problem if you don't have all of them. You mustn't have all of them, but at least now you're aware. So you need to start working on them. You need to start developing them so that I mean they help you really go far. And if you already maybe watched the video and you can see all the attributes in yourself, kudos to you. So I mean, you're good to go because sometimes these are some things we've been doing unconsciously, really by virtue of working in the hospitals and all of that. But a lot of people don't know it. So when you move out, you're confused. Do I really have all these requirements? Yes, you do really. So it's just look down, understand what these terms mean, and you see you're good to go, right? So those are my top 10 soft skills that I think you need to have to be able to excel in the health tech industry. So you might also want to, subscribe to the channel because I have another video. I'm talking about my top 10 hard skills that you should have. Because sometimes, I mean, you mix the both of them. They tell you soft skills, hard skills. Yeah, they come in together. You can't have just one. You need to have a mix of both of them. So I'll be talking about the top 10 or my top 10 hard skills that I think you should have to be able to, go far in the health tech industry. So I don't know what I mean, like I said, the list is not exhaustive. So if there's anyone you think I've missed, please pop in the comment section. What's your experience working in the health tech space? You can talk about it in the comment section. Let's talk and let other persons hear and learn from your own experience, right? So that's it for me on this episode. So I'm looking forward to your comments in the comment section. And if you've not subscribed, please don't leave without subscribing. Like the video so that YouTube will also share the video with other persons and share the link to this channel with other persons. Let the ministry grow one person at a time. So until I come your way next episode, I remain your host, Dr. Ron. Bye for now.